The question of whether the Canterbury Tales is a finished work has not been answered to date. There are 84 manuscripts and 4 incunabula, printed before 1500, editions of the work, which is more than for any other vernacular English literary text with the exception of Prick of Conscience. This comparison should not be taken as evidence of the Tales' popularity in the century after Chaucer's death, because according to Derek Pearsall, it is unfair considering that Prick of Conscience had all the benefit of the preservation of a dogmatic religious subject matter. 55 of these manuscripts are thought to have been originally complete, while 28 are so fragmentary that it is difficult to ascertain whether they were copied individually or as part of a set. The tales vary in both minor and major ways from manuscript to manuscript. Many of the minor variations are due to copyists' errors, while it is suggested that in other cases Chaucer both added to his work and revised it as it was being copied and possibly as it was being distributed. Even the oldest surviving manuscripts of the Tales are not Chaucer's originals. The very oldest is probably Ms. Penyath 392d, called Hengort, written by a scribe shortly after Chaucer's death. Another famous example is the Ellesmere manuscript, a manuscript handwritten by one person with illustrations by several illustrators. The tales are put in an order that many later editors have followed for centuries. The first version of the Canterbury Tales to be published in print was William Caxton's 1476 edition. Only 10 copies of this edition are known to exist, including one held by the British Library and one held by the Folger Shakespeare Library. In 2004, Lynn Mooney claimed that she was able to identify the scrivener who worked for Chaucer as an Adam Pinkhurst Mooney, then a professor at the University of Maine and a visiting fellow at Corpus Christi College, Cambridge, said she could match Pinkhurst's oath in the scrivener's common paper to the handwriting in the Hengort manuscript, which she theorized might have been transcribed from Chaucer's working copy. Although this identification has been generally accepted, some scholars have expressed doubts.